Alright. That's better. Much better. Hi guys, Tiffany here. So I'm back again, and I'm just gonna move this over just a smidge so that I can turn this on to see comments instead. I don't, I'll see if I can figure this out. Alright, let's refresh the page, I guess. So, I stopped so that I can swap this out. Let's get this going. And how do I find my newest one, CJ? Oh well, I'll just keep sewing. I can't see anything just yet, but hopefully you guys find your way back. So I'm just going to finish sewing these rows, and oh, there it goes. Let's see. Channel. It smells weird, like one of these lamps smell funny. I got a free lamp, so I can have more lighting. And I'll have to figure out how to turn these volume down. My daughter showed me the other day. Okay, I can see your son's feet in air. Alright, I'm turning the volume down. There we go. Alright, so back to it. Now you guys could at least see still, but I think this one's buffering. Oh, no, it's not. I think that screen was. So I'm kind of finger pressing as I go prior to sewing on this. Just sewing down one side. I'm totally not in the right position. Maybe everybody will find their way back to and find that this video is my regular view. So, are all the lights at least helping, Diane? Oh well, as long as it's working and you can see what I'm doing and see me. I like the fact that I'm able to be seen too. I don't like talking and then not being able to look up when I need to look up. So I'm going to figure out how to make that other camera have a wide angle view. I don't know how, honestly. Never done it. I don't know if YouTube even has the option for me to do it.
You can switch cameras, that's all I know.
So I'm just laying these on here, sewing down. Making sure all my seams stay down. I'm coming on to the end now. Yeah, I like this angle better. I like the wider angle. And last area, line up. What kind of camera is it? The one that I got, you mean? That it's just a cheapy one from Amazon, because it said that I could use it for streaming, so I bought it thinking it would work, and it's supposed to be for my tablet, but I guess I need a different connector for my tablet, so I never was able to do that. But I got the connector, it just hasn't came in the mail yet. But I have ordered it. Alright, next piece of sashing. Let's find this so I know that it's right sides together. All this fraying. Oh well, it'll stop once it's sewed. And come down this side now. Gotta bring that up a little. This one I'm not worrying about. It's just typical sashing. This thing is getting pretty big though. And I just line it up and I go. It's mainly sitting on my lap. sections that I need are sitting on my lap.
Mom,
Yeah, I'll make it all work sooner or later. What? What's busted now?
that thing.
You're not breaking things, are you?
No, I'm looking at it, and it looks crooked.
It's supposed to be. Hurry up, because I'm on a video, you know, and I can't sit and do these things. This is sewing related only. What's crooked? This?
Yeah,
That's supposed to be, that's the head. And don't lay flat.
we're supposed to be flat. Sorry.
Nope. It's got a delay, like usual. You take out all my mind changing on this project, it's been super fun to do so far. Like super fun. Building it as I go. It wasn't the original idea that was in my head, unfortunately, but I don't think it was going to work with the way I had started everything. But it's coming out, so... I think I'll sew with you. Yeah, get your starch. We can sew. I'm sewing. Everybody else can sew too. That's the whole purpose. Is learning. Learning other techniques for sewing. Every once in a while I get a seam that wants to stay flipped from hitting this little edge of my sewing table. And see, when I come to the end, sometimes I just cut it off and then sew, or sometimes I sew and then cut. And now I just cut it off and then I'll sew. Trying to keep it aligned at the same time, though. Starch so you can press your fat quarter, yeah. That's what I do with fat quarters too. I starch them because they have so many wrinkles in them, depending on the way people sell them, the way they're folded. Oops. See, I just finger pressed a pleat into it. Try not to finger press pleats or folds. If I push it far enough back, it's such a tight little area with this big huge thing right here. Such a large quilt top. So what are you sewing right now, Diane?
Stuff.
Okay. Next. Let's see. Now it's going to be this one right here. So I take these two apart. Yeah, it was a big, huge strip tube, but it was like too big of a strip tube. Usually when I do strip tube stuff, especially Bargellos, I make it in two different sections. What we're going to be doing when we do make it, we're going to be making 4 panels for the top and 4 panels for the bottom, hooking the panels together, and then it should create what it's supposed to create. Because this way, making one big, huge strip tube is a little bit more challenging. So, again, I'm just going to line my little pieces up, and hold it there, hold it nice and flat. Leaving that first piece where I want it to sit. And start sewing. And I just keep hitting these little pieces right here on the ends, lining them up with the block before the sashing. It's what's keeping them as best as straight as I can possibly get them. Seems like a lot of work, but it's just a lot of seam matching, and then backwards seam matching is what I call it, because technically I'm going a different way because I'm on a different side of this seam. But it works. It's looking real good. I've been working on this project most of the year. I did a triangle swap, half square triangle swap, and then did finish the rest of them on their own. Half square triangles that are printed on paper, and you sew on the line that can be cut out on the straight line, and then you have these half square triangles printed on paper. So somebody printed something up, and then that's what you guys are did a swap on? Print, or was it a pre-printed panel that sew together? Because I seen those at Hobby Lobby the other day. I was there that they had these panels that had triangles on them, and you just sew, you cut them apart and then sew them together in whatever order you want. It was kind of cool. It seemed like an easy way to do a quilt, that's for sure. I guess I don't get it out enough to see half the stuff that they have out there available in fabric. I only have the internet and my random going out stuff. Yeah, pretty much like this, except I'm not doing sashing, and it's going to create a design with 3 pop colors. It would be creating something. This right now is not. This one has 6 different colors in it, and I chose the sashing off of one that's more prominent color in the colors that I chose, which was the cream. And the cream goes with all of these really nicely. So I chose it to be the sash, or else I would have done gray or blue or brown. But I chose to go with the cream. It looks good. You'll get to see it the further I get in. I'm just trying to get these last rows with their sashing so that I can finally go choose a border color. Because I haven't chose a border yet. I was waiting to have it done so I can see what fabric I have out there that would like accentuate the look of what I'm going for. I have tons of fabric that has greens and whites and creams and browns, blues, because there's a lot of colors in there. But essentially this is pretty much like it. I've already even named this quilt. It's called a hop, skip, and a jump. That way, in case anybody wants me to make it again, I could make it again. Depends on what everyone thinks of it when it's finished. Never know, it might not turn out the way I have in my mind, you know? It could turn out horrible, but it's starting to look really, really cool. Alright, now for another sashing. Let's make sure that it's the right way. I'm just laying it on here and sewing down it. It's really, really a build as I go project. That's pretty much what this is. And then it's pre-printed paper, and she gets them from the laundry basket quilts, and then only against half square triangles, so you know I love this stuff. Easy peasy, got someone. So you're paper that you rip off to make half square triangles, so that they all come out the exact same. Is that what you're talking about? Like that roll stuff that Missouri Star uses? I guess you make a ton of half square triangles from it if you lay it a certain way or something. I make mine all sorts of different ways. It just depends on the project. I have a table runner idea that I want to do next, and well, two of them actually. Two table runner ideas that I wrote them down on paper, so that way I can explain it if someone wants to do them. I just drew them up. One's an easy one, easy for beginners, and the other one is a lot of flying geese. But it'll be made from charm packs, so one charm pack should make everything. I just haven't converted the yardage yet, how much yardage is going to be used. Oh yeah. Guess I don't have my viewers. Earlier it was like 8 people watching at one time. My camera must not be that great today. Well, switching out cameras, yeah, because now I have a lot more lighting on me, and now you have the wider angle, but that close-up, I guess, was not cutting it. Plus all the moving it around. This way I don't have to move anything around. I can just look at the screen when I need, and yeah. Today, though, I do have a computer to be able to see what you guys are saying. Have I seen what yet? Now what are we talking about? I lost you. I'm trying to pay attention. Coming up on the end again. I'm just gonna snip this off right where I need it to be. That was not a straight line. Snip saved me today. Alright, back to the top again. Finger press it. Seen it now yet? Who's seen what? Who you think this is for, you mean? No. It's not for my husband, if that's who you're thinking. It's not for my husband. So for somebody else who randomly watches my videos, so technically that's why I was trying not to do this as a thing, but I did want it documented that I was working on it. Because it's straight from my brain. From my brain to the fabric. So technically this is me documenting it. And showing everybody how I do it. Well, not exactly how, but it's a sew and chat, so you're hanging out with me and chatting while I sew. Yeah, it's not for my husband. It's for someone else. My husband's getting a, he already knows what he's getting. It's a wolf panel that I'm going to build log cabin pieces around. Which I'll probably be able to do that as a live video, or make a video and post it. Because it's just it's only going to need like, I need to make 6-inch finished log cabin blocks. So they're going to be really small. Alright, next. So I'm almost to the end of these pieces. I have one more after this one, and then I move on to the next piece. Oops, that's not that way. This is this way. See, this is what happens with a Bargello. You get yourself turned around. Okay. So this is the one I'm taking apart. This is one thing that we watch out for making this is the orientation of the blocks, but usually I wouldn't use such a long strip. This is 43 pieces. So, no, 44 pieces, sorry. I had to correct myself. 44 in this row. Yep. Yep, it's a wolf panel. It's right here, but I can't dig it out because there's a ton of stuff sitting on top of it. But that's what my husband's getting. I'm just gotta do the math on how many pieces go down the sides and on the top to create what I'm looking for. But it will be log cabin built around it. Should come out really nice. Well, this is for someone else who is not subscribed, but watches. So, tries to keep an eye on my life. At least I'm hoping this will be for that person, because I'm going to run it by another person to make sure that this is it, because if not, I'll make something else. And this will end up in my Etsy shop. Hello, Michelle. I didn't even see that. The pattern of work called Free Spirits from Laundry Basket Quilt, so if you get a chance, you can look it up and see how many little... Okay, I'll look that up. Hi, Sonia. That's because Michelle popped in there really right in the middle. So I'm just putting together this little side project, guys. Obviously we're on that. I had to come back on the different camera because the other one I just couldn't handle it, not being able to talk to you guys and see what I'm doing. And since there's plenty of lights, it's pretty clear having my tablet just be the camera for today. I just thought I'd mess around with the other one. I was hoping that it would be a more wider angle, but it's not. So I'll have to go into the settings of it and have my daughter do it or something, because I don't understand it. It's just a typical webcam. There's got to be some kind of settings. Got to be some kind of settings. Aw, cool. Yeah, I made my mom a log cabin. My mom has... It's not... it's a log cabin, my version. And hers was made with... Because I started it back when I used only sheets, curtains, and so on and so forth. Whatever I could find, tablecloths. That's what hers was made out of. And it turned out absolutely amazing. It's in all purples. It's on my Facebook. It's seeable there. My mom loved it. She loved the quilting on it because I made it a long, long time ago, and the idea of giving it to her for Mother's Day. Then Mother's Day passed, then for her birthday, and then her birthday passed, and then I was thinking Christmas, and then Christmas passed, and finally when I got this machine, and I was finally able to quilt it, she ended up getting it the next Christmas. Because I was finally able to quilt it and, you know, make it look really, really nice. It has a plain back, so it looks like, it looks really cool because of the back. You can see all the quilting on the, it's a light purple backing, and it shows all the quilting. It made her want a quilt that was just a whole cloth quilt, just quilting. So it gave me the idea to do a whole cloth quilt someday and create the designs via whole cloth. I think it's because he doesn't want the notification or something. I don't know. I have no idea, or maybe he doesn't have an account and he just goes on YouTube and there's no account, maybe. And he just watches stuff. No idea. But I know that they're not subscribed because I have not seen the name. It's okay. I don't care. As long as the person knows what I've done and what I've got into it and all the work I put into it, then, you know, that's okay with me. Still trying to keep all these aligned. Now back down to this side. Add another one. These squares look like they have. Yep. I can have this bed, I use it every day. Yeah, I don't have any personal quilt of my own, and I haven't finished my diamond quilt. I finished it, it just needs quilting. And then that will be going on my bed after the quilt shows. But I think I'm going to make me an in-between quilt. I have one, which is my idea quilt. That's probably going to be a long time before that idea quilt is finally finished. Only because of the fact that I just kind of put ideas into it. But I could probably just go and quilt it finally all the way and make another idea quilt. That way I actually have a quilt for my bed. It'd be nice since it's starting to cool down. Once that weather changes, I like weighted blankets, and quilts are definitely weighted. And I'm just adding another sashing. It's a sashing and a stripping. Definitely a lot of sewing involved on this one. It's not like my Hunter Star where it was only 3 seams per half a block. 7 seams for a whole block. And then the putting them together, because there's no sashing or anything involved, is pretty quick as well. That one went together super fast. It's the trimming that takes forever. This one, it's the piecing that takes forever. Yeah, well, fancy quilting or not, whole cloth kind of reminds me of just doing practice designs, honestly. I felt the sneeze and then it didn't happen. Whew, okay. Took a second for that need to sneeze to go away. And to keep from having really thick, bulky seams, I know it seems weird, but I've been pressing all of this stuff in towards the cream. It doesn't show, it's not very see-through, it doesn't show, but usually I would press away to the darker sides, but I'm pressing it in towards the seam so it lays flat, because if not, it'll be bulky down that whole seam, and I don't want that. Coming up on that end, I'm just going to go ahead and trim it off now, because, like I said, I'm going to straighten everything up when I'm finished with these rows before I put borders on. I'm kind of thinking of just straight borders and not doing a pieced border. But then I'm thinking I really want a pieced border. I'm not sure. It's one of those things, I changed my mind a bazillion times. Where'd Michelle and Sonia go? Everybody leave me again? It's okay, no biggie. Today's just a random day, I'm not teaching anything. Well, maybe you'll learn little tips and tricks along the way, I guess. But the next few days after Tuesday, nobody's going to see me until probably Sunday or Monday. So I don't want you guys to freak out when I'm gone for a couple days. Oh, okay, you are here. So yeah, get some sewing videos up before I don't do any sewing for a couple days. Like I said, I probably could sew at my mom's house, but that's if she takes her out and puts them somewhere I could sew with. But I think she just has a serger only. I'm not sure. Alright, last one of this size and then one more. And alright, let's see. This goes this way. So next one is taking this one out. It gets faster and faster the more I keep doing it. So what are you up to, Michelle? You doing some sewing? Okay, right there. See, this doesn't go all the way to the top because I didn't cut it straight. I just align it where I need it to be. And it sticks out just a little bit. I ain't even back stitching because it's going to get trimmed, so. Just woke up. I wish I was able to have slept and just woke up. I got 1 hour of sleep last night between 4:30-ish and 5:30 in the morning. And then I was up. And then I slept for about 45 minutes, an hour-ish, somewhere around there. It takes me a while to fall asleep, so somewhere around there. I was in here for a while laying down before I fell asleep. But I woke up to pee a bazillion times. Like, I got up to pee before I fell asleep. In the middle of sleeping, I laid back down. I was able to fall asleep right away that first time. And then the second time I couldn't, and I just decided to stay up. Screw it. Trying to nap actually makes me more tired and more fully fatigued than just staying awake when I can't sleep. So, I feel worse when I nap. I'll try again later. Just because all this quilting, sewing, piecing, it just kind of takes a lot out of me lately. Plus I'm hungry. Oh, good, Michelle. 5 hours, that's good. Compared to normal. I wish I could have 5 hours straight. That would be nice. I think the most I've ever slept, and it was because of a medication that I was on, was 18 hours straight. I did wake to pee a bazillion times, but a medication that I was on a long time ago, we had to go off of it because it was causing me to sleep constantly, which is a medicine that I would use for sleeping if it wasn't for what it was for in the first place. But it was knocking me out constantly, like I would be awake and asleep. So I decided to never take it again. I never got up to eat. I didn't even want to smoke or nothing. It was just one of those things, like, I don't know, but the doctor said it wasn't doing good because I was losing weight on it. It wasn't a healthy med, not for me, even though it did help me sleep. That was a long, long time ago. But 18 hours a day in bed, that's a lot of bedtime. And I can't do that. my body's okay with, 4 total hours a day. I don't need that much sleep, I guess. I'm still going down and matching these little seams. The next one is going to be a little bit harder because it's a smaller piece. When I fly, I get jet lag bag. Yeah, I've never flown, so I wouldn't know. I've been in an airplane, yes, but I've never flown in an airplane where you would get jet lag. I've never flown anywhere, just around the area in a small private plane. Other than that, I actually have no plans on flying anywhere either. I'm wondering if there's a pill that can give people jet lag purposely so that you could sleep. That way I could finally just actually go to sleep at a specific time every night. But I don't think they can bioengineer jet lag. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I just know that a serger cuts the seams as they go. But I might just have her teach me how to make a shirt. Because that would be nice to learn how to make a shirt. I can make pants, but I can't make a shirt. I want to make a shirt. She might have more than the serger though, but I'm not sure. She might have an embroidery machine, actually. That's what she probably has, is an embroidery. My mom don't quilt. She's a clothing and costume maker. She does stuff like that. Not quilt though. She absolutely loves my quilts, so maybe someday she'll start to quilt, but right now she don't. She gets ideas. She asks me if I could make something. So far. Yeah, other than that. My mom does subscribe to my channel though, but I don't think she actually sits and watches my blabbing. But that's okay. She doesn't have to. She sees me enough, talks to me on the phone a lot. We talk a lot on the phone. And when I talk to my mom on the phone, I mean like we talk for 2 hours or more. Obviously it doesn't top off me and Michelle's talking though, huh Michelle? Yeah, Michelle's working on a really cute one. I saw it. She showed me during our conversation the other night. Okay. Second to last piece of sashing. And one more long strip of blocks. And this whole part will be ready for a border. Look at that. Yes, I sew so fast, guys. I'm starting to think maybe I am ADD, and that's why my life is fast-paced. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my brain and how it works. I'm thinking I'm going to be running out of bobbin soon because I've gone quite a few rows, and when I did the other side I ran out of bobbin. That's why I keep checking. Because I know it's coming soon. Me? Take Xanax? No. I don't want to. I don't take any SSRI medications, ever. They mess with me. They make me feel really, really disgusting. And it doesn't help because I have a seizure disorder anyway, so. I mean, I'm on the medication for it, but for the seizures, but I don't mix the seizure medicine with anything other than no SSRIs. Not anymore, not since all the times I found out I'm allergic to half the stuff. It takes 2 of those. Knock my butt out. My meds? It takes a lot of meds to knock me out, trust me. I just don't take SSRIs. They don't knock me out, they just make me feel horrible. There is one pill that I've taken over the years, a sleeping pill that did knock me out, but it doesn't keep me out. It was a pill to help you fall asleep, but not stay asleep. So I stopped taking that as well. Sometimes I go back if my seam doesn't look big enough. Let's trim this. Came right at the seam. Almost. That's okay. I wish I could learn to do the different quilts. I'm slowly learning, watching everyone else. Well, Sonia, I'm going to be teaching a simple table runner soon. As soon as I finish this disaster. It's not a disaster, it's actually really cool, but then we'll be on to the Bargello for beginners. I feel my teaching method, I'm kind of fast, but I do explain things quite well as could be, at least, you know, for where I wish someone was explaining to me like this when I was a beginner. Because I taught myself. But hi Tracy. We're just working on my random quilt project today. I know it's not the Bargello that we're going to be doing soon. This is just my random thing that's turning out looking like that. It's not gonna. This looks nothing like what's in my head though, but or that I made for the pattern to do, but it's close. Well, at least you have videos. See, I didn't know that there was such thing as quilt-along videos when I first started quilting. And now there are other ones because I watch anybody and everybody as well, so different techniques, different learning things, ideas for other quilts. Even though I don't follow their quilt, I specifically do something my way. That's my thing, is making patterns my way. I moved this too far, it knocked my needle out, or my thread out of my needle. Huh. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Alright, last one, and then one more sashing after this. I think we're on this side now. So this goes here, that there, that there. Okay, we're taking this one out. If I can get this done, I could actually lay it out so you guys can see where I'm at. Since I only have this and another thing to do. And I'll just press the seams after I show you, that way I can go eat something as well today. Okay. See, so this one's a lot smaller, so I'm lining it up differently. Just a little bit. Situated just right is what I'm calling it. I'm situating it just right. So that it lines right up onto that end. Still not back stitching, like I said, because I'm trimming it anyway. Watching the quilting in the morning. I'm doing that. What did you make for today? Got home some food time to eat while it's hot. Well, you eat your food while it's hot then. My video will still be here. to match these ends up. It's so hard because this piece is so much smaller. But they're lining up. Yeah, it should be on for just a bit longer. I'm gonna get the last sashing on and then lay it out so I can show you guys my so far before borders. That way you guys can finally see the shit coming out of my head. I mean, stuff coming out of my head. Sorry about that. My normal talk. Sometimes I can't hide it. It just comes out. And I'm so sorry. I think I've gotten better on my daily talking. Just because I don't do it when I'm on live. So I think about it in my real life, other than my quilting life. And I'm like, hey, can I find a different word to say? It's kind of cool. So I guess this is helping me not say bad words. Oh, it's kind of funny. So much seams to line. It's different when you're hooking them next to another one, because you're trying to make it where it comes in a straight line and doesn't have any like offset, you know? Yes, thumbs up. I don't know if thumbs up are actually good though, because nothing says anything on my stats. It just says likes, and it combines all the videos in the stat thing on this screen. It doesn't do it on that screen. There's no stats on the tablet. But on a regular computer, there is. But yeah, it gives me a thing on how many people are watching my video, and then it says how many subscribers. I'm only at 80. I'm at 80, so 20 more to go. And I'm going out to dinner with the hubs. Alright, almost to the end of this one, and I can add the last sashing piece. Trim it and add a top and bottom sashing. My fingers dangerously close here. Dangerously close, I swear. I'm trying not to. Don't want to run my fingers over. Alright, one more sashing to go. And then we'll do the top and bottom later. Well, I'll do it later because I gotta probably take this out to the garage to trim it. I don't know how wide it is yet. I actually did not do any measurements. I just know that it's over 70 inches long. That's all I know. Because I keep making it grow by adding all these. I don't think is what it is I didn't add in these sashings into my thing. Because I didn't originally plan for sashing. So it's probably somewhere in the 75 wide by now. And then when I add the borders, it'll be longer. So it's somewhere around there. Could be like 68, 69 wide by whatever 7 foot is, because I don't know how long that is. It's definitely probably 98, 99, 100 or so inches long. It's really long. Yes, like and subscribe, everybody. Alright, let's get this last outer piece on. Look at that. Oh, and Sandy, we were talking the other night. Remember that big, huge mess I made? Look at this. That's it. That's all that's left. Enough to do this side and probably the top and bottom. And then that's all I needed anyway. So I guess I didn't overshoot too much on my cutting pieces. I'm glad I stopped, though, cutting. Because that probably would have been way too many. I think there's more things that I didn't see above this. bring it back down. Oh, I guess I'll just scroll. I'm on my tablet. My first video was with the camera, but it's not a wide enough view, and all you guys were just watching this instead of watching me. And I like when you can see me. So the computer now is just my screen to watch you guys' comments. I had company and couldn't watch. Oh, that's fine. I like it when things work out. Can't stay too long. I'm going to have to download one of my videos. Oh, have fun. Do that. Once I can figure, I know how to upload videos onto here, obviously. I just have a problem with the editing process. That's the part that gets to me, is editing them. Well, good. Did you make a video for it? Is that what you're doing, is putting a video of it on? Because then I can go watch that when I'm done here, when I eat my lunch, which would be dinner for all of you guys. Because I eat differently than everyone else. Are you trying to come in here?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's wanted a closer look at this guy, so let's bring him up here for a closer look. Okay, this would never happen normally. He would never come up here, but this is Thumper, guys. This is my kitty. Isn't he just adorable? You know it, huh? Because you don't really care for quilts. Huh? You don't really care. And this is my kitty, everyone. Isn't he just an adorable little guy? Yeah. He's like, I don't care. There you go. Yeah. Got here. I'm glad he doesn't really lay on too many things. There's not too much of his shedding all over the place. He used to lay up on my pillow, and I would breathe in cat hair. What? Did he lick you?
No, like when he shook his head, it took tons of.
Oh, did he saliva you?
He broke. It hurt. No, it's not mine.
Yeah, I know you eat like me. I only eat random like that because if I eat like everyone else on a regular schedule, I probably would be really full all the time and more blah filling. But when I eat, and I eat full meals 3 times a day, sometimes 4, sometimes 5, it just depends. I just don't eat them at regular scheduled times, like people eat breakfast at 7 or 8 a.m. and then lunch at noon or 1 and then dinner at 5:36. I don't do that. Mine's more like 11:30 to noon, 11:30 to 1 p.m. is my breakfast. My lunch is 4 p.m. and my dinner is 9 p.m. Somewhere around there. And then a snack always before I try to go to sleep. Sometimes I eat after midnight.
I'm recording you, Mom.
Yeah. My kids are all coming in here.
Is your room not boring?
You hear that, guys? My room is not boring. It's the machine, I'm telling you.
What? Like my phone?
Oh, you can't record it?
No, not without a thing in.
Is that where Mom can record that?
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah,
me.
it's right over there.
But I get my pill that helps me
grab it.
digest food
Why?
for my pancreas to work.
No, I
It
for decent people.
Makes me hungry, so I if I go and like dig for something, then I'll dig for something, and then I'll want more, and then I'll want more, and then I end up eating too much. I try to limit myself. All right, here we are with the last piece, and I'll finger press it. Look at that. And then I'll have the children move so that I can lay it on the bed, which my bed is sort of made, but the pillows are in it, so obviously it makes things look like lumps.
Yeah.
Finger press this open, and then I'll show you guys. Hi, Sinead. I didn't realize that you were back.
That is a cool name, Sinead.
Yep.
That is awesome.
Sinead, my daughter likes your name. She said it's really awesome. I hope you heard
Cooler
that.
than my name.
Your name is Maxine. Maxine is an old-fashioned name. I like it.
I hate my name.
Well, I love your name.
Have you?
Oh, that looks so cool. Keep that on there.
Wait.
Wait, hold on.
Alright guys, almost to the end of this finger pressing. I at least want this side to lay almost as flat as the other side before I show you guys.
This is a little
And don't mind my ends because I'm going to be trimming it.
Like not even.
Alright, let me lay it down and then I'll be back. Move. Move your booties off the
Yeah, it has
bed.
like this mark on it.
This thing is huge. CJ, hey, will you look at
That's
me at
what's
the
in the
measuring
way.
tape off the kitchen table, please? Can you give me measuring tape off the kitchen table, please?
What now?
Wait, measuring tape
Can I
off
be
the
a
kitchen
reporter?
table. Okay, grab that end, please. Bring it up.
Oh, it sounds gorgeous. This is just like the Wonder Winter thing thing. What do you mean? Suggestion.
Pull it up more over there. Alright. Alright guys, here we go.
It won't go to live. It can't connect to a computer.
There you guys go.
Oh, get me out of it.
In it. So that's how far it hangs down when it's pulled all the way up.
What are you doing?
And there's the other side. So I'm just going to go around it with some borders. Well, first I got to finish on the bottom and the top and put the sashing on the bottom and the top.
Do you like my natural hair, Mommy?
So
Goes fast.
this is what I've been working on.
Better chop it all off.
Trying to show you guys all the colors nice and slowly. Come up to those blues. This is going to be one of those quilts that when it comes to quilting it though, I'm going to be lost. I kind of should have, see now I'm changing my mind again, I should have put sashing in between all of them, but you know what, I like it like this. It's one of those things where you change your mind a bazillion times. But yeah, this is it. What do you guys think of my little side project? It's pretty cool, huh? Alright, let me take the camera back where I usually keep it. Watch out, buddy. And see, I have a whole new light thing, by the way, guys. See that? I got it for free. You know me. If it comes from a yard sale or garage sale or someone else and it's free, I'm going to use it in here.
Or these are just extensions.
Alright.
Or amplifiers.
So this was all that's left from that one pile. Yay. So, ooh wait. Definitely want. I just ate dinner. Bye everyone. Bye Sandy. He probably left by the time I read that. Alright guys, so yeah. That's my side project. I just got to put a top and a bottom sash, which is this. So I have some more pieces already pre-cut. I just need to add to it. And then I am going to add borders to make it bigger, because the bigger, the better. I just can't go over 110 inches wide because that's all that fits on my frame. So this is going to be one of those that, yeah. But see, so now you guys have the general idea of what my random brain projects come up looking like. And I'm still worried about the Bargello project. It's just my own personal worry that if I make an ugly quilt, I won't want all of you guys making an ugly quilt too. But I was telling Michelle the other day, if it turns out ugly, then you just take the quilt and you donate it to the first person you see on the street. But I have a feeling I know that
Donating
probably
it to bums? That's good.
I don't think it'll be horrible. I'm pretty sure it'll be just like this. It comes out of my head. That's what happens. So that just ends up big. The other one probably won't be this big. It'll be smaller. This is quite large. So where's that measuring tape real quick? Let's see.
Right in here.
Right there. Give it to me. Before I go, let's see how big it is right this very second. Hold this on that end. At the top. Just grab that. Put it at the top. Hold it nice and flat. Hold it nice and flat. $94 on 83.
94 right here.
So far it's 83 by 94, but that's just random bubbly bed measuring. So, yes, it's big. Alright, yes, I'm gonna go eat. Okay. Show us how. Yep. Alright, so let me catch you guys right so fast for me. Ah. Alright, scroll slowly. How do I scroll slowly? I guess I can't. This is awesome, beautiful. Go live or just a video? Yeah, Sandy, are you going live or just a video? I think she said downloading though, so. Colors are amazing. That's beautiful. Hope you show us how. Everything just froze. I'm gonna go eat. Okay, guys. Yep. So I'm gonna go eat. Like and subscribe for those who are watching that are new. If they're watching replay, you know what I mean. You guys already have. So, and I will see you guys next time. This will just get borders, and I don't know if I'll do that as a video or not. We'll see how it comes out. But this will just get borders, and then the next project before I take off on my vacation will be a table runner. So be on the watch out or lookout for the next actual tutorial of a table runner. So see you guys next time. See you weekend. Can you press stop, please? Since you're over there and it's hard to get around. Bye, guys.
See you
Yeah,
later.
$83.94.
Hello.
I've made ugly quilts before.
Alright. Work. Your work?
Did it?
It's not working.
You just have to press.
It just froze. What?
Okay.
Oh wait. What?
Do I need
Oh,
to do
there we
it?
go. Okay. Yeah. Okay.